Aloha and happy Sunday, folks. It's Elle here, finding you here on this Sunday, late October in the year 2020. Wow, how did we get here? What's happening? What's going on here? Oh my gosh. It is nice to see you all here today, and I hope this finds you well. My name is Elle, and I am a coach with the Be With Your Twin Flame program. And if you've been watching our videos, if you're finding yourself here, then you know there is some kind of draw you have towards this and the topic of being on a twin flame journey, because you wouldn't find yourself here if not. Most people who do find themselves here is out of searching for answers and wondering what is this thing that happened to them, learning about twin flames and what is going on, what took place, what's gonna happen, all those kind of things. And if you're finding yourself here, it is likely you are there on the twin flame journey. So what we do here is bring truth to what this journey is about, and to help you to get to a better place, because as you all know, if you're on this journey, sometimes it can be very difficult and daunting. That is the hallmark for everyone on a twin flame journey. Nothing about this journey is ever easy, very smooth, or anything like that. And it's really because what people are focusing on this in this journey is not the right thing, which is what's causing all of this, the fear-based energy. So we like to come on here and just expose the truth so that you can get to a place where you're feeling better, you're feeling more confident, you are resonating more with what this journey is about than what is initially presented to you on this journey. And even with a lot of gurus and teachers out there, and sorry to say, but false teachings out there, people will go and follow those because that is what they want to hear. And we're all about truth, folks. So today we are talking about the derailer, the absolute derailer of self-love on the twin flame journey, which is judging, any type of judging. We are looking at it in the sense of, on the twin flame journey, there is judging in every part of life that we go through, that we impose upon people and situations, and we do it because in this world, in this physical 3D world, we are all in fear-based energy. We are all in fear-based energy, and when you find yourself on the twin flame journey, your fear-based energy gets totally activated to a point where you find yourself where you might be right now, just not feeling great about it, afraid of it, fear-based energy, and all of that. But there are things that we can identify that will help you to make a little more sense of this and maybe resonate with, so that you can start to make the choices that's going to get you to a better place. So we're talking today about derailing self-love on this journey through judgment. Now, on this journey, like I said earlier, the focus, when it's on the, there's no right or wrong on this journey, but when the focus is off, when the focus is on the twin flame, you are feeding your fear-based energy. You're literally probably making yourself feel like crap, even though you don't even realize it's really you doing that. So we're going to talk today about judging. Judging in and of itself, it is of the fear-based energy, and judging is really deeming something to be quote-unquote good or bad. Again, judging is deeming something, a situation, a place, a person, a thing, anything, everything, as being good or bad, right? On this journey, you will find, and it's probably going to come to you on this journey, that you start to see it elsewhere in your life. On this journey, it is imperative to know that judging is just part of the fear-based energy, and really there is no good or bad. There is no good or bad, folks. I'm not going to get into where judging is from. It's irrelevant. It's just part of conditioning. I am a girl, a product out of the church myself, and you know, in a lot of religions, in a lot of self-teachings, in a lot of self-disciplinary topics, you know, self-judging comes in there, and people don't even realize what that is. But when we're talking about judging, we're talking about anything, including yourself. Any judgment of any sort, any deeming good or bad, quote unquote, good or bad, is your fear-based energy. And on this journey, any judging of anything, especially on the TF, any judgment of the TF, of maybe things that happened, things they did, things they said, things they felt, you know, things they thought, any judging of the TF really is judging yourself. Now, a lot of people will be like, what? Number one, the twin flame is you. The twin flame and you share the same energy and the same soul. So if you're judging the twin flame, you're really judging yourself. There's a lot of people that really cannot get to a place, and it's okay. It doesn't just happen like snap. All of a sudden the light bulb goes on, although sometimes, you know, after some time in learning how to manage your fear-based energy, those things happen. Just all of a sudden you get it, but it's usually not off of one of these type of videos where it's going to expose some truth. Usually it is what gets a person to start resonating even more and more and more down the line. But judging folks on the twin flame journey, you're really just judging yourself. You are the TF. The TF is you. You share the same energy. You share the same soul. So when you judge them, you're judging yourself. And there is absolutely no other way you can derail yourself further than if you keep judging yourself. And when I say derail, you know, as we're talking about it in this context, in this video today, we're talking about the derailing yourself of self-love. You know, when you judge something as good or bad, someone as good or bad, a situation, anything that happened as good or bad, there is gonna come a time, and there's gonna come the energy where it comes around and you judge yourself. You literally are telling yourself, Aniela, you're good. Aniela, you're bad. And most of us, stop and think about it, really, just a quick reflection. Most of us go around telling ourselves how good we are? No. Most of us go around beating ourselves up. Most of us go around telling ourselves, you know, you should have did this, you should have did that, or something of that nature, and you start second guessing yourself and the things that you did in response, or the ways you reacted to certain situations, to things, or even your TF. And that, folks, is self-judging. It always comes, if you're going to be judging other things around in your life, you are probably very, very likely judging yourself as well. On the TF journey, you judge yourself when you judge your TF. There really is no good or bad, which is why we can bring up things like, you know, how we like our eggs, or how we like our coffee, or how we like our steak, you know, our hamburger. How do you like it? Medium, medium rare, well done, all those kind of things. Do you like pickles? Do you like lettuce? Do you like tomatoes in your cheeseburger? All of those things. You know, when you have someone sitting across a table from you, and they happen to love to put ketchup or other things, horseradish, anything in there that just, they love that flavor, they love that taste. You don't sit there and just automatically assume this person is a bad person because, you know, they like these things on the burger. No, not at all. But we do that with ourselves, and it starts to infiltrate a whole lot of things and how we look at a lot of things, including ourselves. On this journey, folks, any type of self-judgment or judgment on the TF is feeding your fear-based energy. That's all it is. It's feeding your fear-based energy. It makes you second-guess yourself. It makes you second guess anything that happened to you on this journey, and it makes you feel like crap. It does. So how do we do what we need to do? First of all, you start identifying it. That is the way to start putting a halt to things. First of all, identifying it. So take a look at what you're going through right now. Take a look at what's happened to you on this journey, that has you feeling whatever it is you're feeling. It's really, really funny because most of us, we just do what we need to do to get by. It doesn't come upon us to make the changes we need to do in order to feel better, usually until we hit a wall or we find ourselves on the floor or something of that nature. Most of us don't. But there's a reason why this journey happened for you. It's because your soul said you're ready for it. You are absolutely ready for it. So now when you start looking at judging, start looking at, first of all, something simple. Something very simple that you can look at. And you'll start to see everything starts to come into color. What you see as either good or bad. Not to say that, things that happen to you, folks, things that happen, especially on this journey. I know, I've been there. It's not to say it didn't hurt. It's not to say it probably didn't bring you down to your knees and wondering what the hell happened. It's not to say you didn't go through a long period of totally immense pain, even physical pain, because that's what this journey will do to you. Even bring you to physical pain. It's not to say that those things aren't, didn't hurt or didn't have you feeling that way. But really, there are things on this journey that will turn it around if you start learning how to stop judging, if you start learning how to being open to receiving and knowing what it really means to love yourself. This journey, folks, is not about the twin flame. This journey is about you. It's about you. It's a journey of self-love and self-discovery. And one of the biggest things you can do to start showing yourself the way is start looking at, what do I deem good? What do I deem bad? That is what judging is. Like I said, I'm not going to get into where it comes from or what, but there's a lot of people who go through their entire life. They start learning this at a very young age to deem themselves good or bad or what they do, and therefore everything else that's happening to them as good or bad. It just is. And when you can come to that point to not judge it and to understand and resonate, it just is. You can figure out what to do with that, where to go with that, and how to there's no ending, folks. There's no ending. That's a beautiful thing about not just this journey. There's no ending. That's a beautiful thing about your soul. It'll keep taking you where you want to go. Never ending. The only thing in this life that is infinite is your soul. That's it. All of this is all going to fade away. All of this is going to fall apart one day. You're not going to be here one day. Your soul will go on. And that's the beauty of this journey, folks. So the best and quickest way to start looking at, how do I judge things? Where am I? Without judging yourself, of course. Not even beating yourself up. Forget that. Why do we need that? We don't. We don't. Just start looking. Just start right there, looking at, what do I deem good? What do I deem bad? And you can start there. There is no good or bad, folks. It just is. It just is. And if you're finding you're on this journey and you want to learn more about how to take that one little step right there and take it further and further and further, and watch the doors open up wider, bigger, more open. Pretty soon there's no doors. There's no doors, folks. This journey happened to you for a reason. I know it did for me, and all the students that I am blessed to coach, all the students that ever came and went in this program, happened for them too. So if you're ready for that, you see that link below? That's what you're going to want to do. You're going to want to talk to one of our clarity coaches. Get a little bit more idea of what's happening to you. They're going to talk to you about your journey a little bit so you can get a clearer and better perspective of what's happening. It is a journey unlike any other you will ever be on, folks. It's a journey unlike anything you've ever been on. It's the most beautiful journey that ever happened for me. So, if you're resonating and you're done, you're ready to say, you know what, Aniela, I'm sick of this crap. I am sick of it. Go ahead and click on the link. Go ahead. You're going to love what you start finding. Okay, folks? So we're going to sign out now, and I hope you all have a happy and safe Sunday. Love to you all. God bless. And we'll talk to you again soon. Bye, everybody. Bye.